There we go. Shabbat Shalom. No link on Tucson Gym. No, click on the link above. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tucson. Boy, what would I do without you? I just don't want to deal with anybody but you. Thank you.
I got your back.
All right. So I'm going to start my thing now, and away I go. Let me see. Go to this speaker view. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's going to be a Sinatra night for warm-ups, but I thought I would start with one of mine. Call the cops, Sal is dead. Yeah, they mowed him down. He's on the ground, lying there on the street, while his blood runs red and warm. He was hot for some dame. Oh, what a shame. She belonged to the man, though they met on the slide. When you cross the man, you die. It's all smoke and mirrors anyway, just a racket they run from up above. It's just P.T. Barnum having a say about love. Oh, love. Cocky dames are a shame in your brain, Lord. You long to possess them, but their arms and their charms never mean a doggone thing. Just some racket they run up above. It's just P.T. Barnum having his say about love. Oh, love. Cocky dames are a shame in your brain, Lord. You long to possess them, but their arms and their charms never mean a doggone thing. Oh, yeah. Do-do-do. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Bob in Colorado. Look at you. First time I've ever seen Amy. How you doing? Some of you people, Rabbi Goldberg is here. Let's see. Diantha is on. Rabbi Stewart is on. Lisa Jacobs from Florida. How you doing? Where's the Zoom link? All right. So here's the deal. The Zoom link was in an email that I sent out, but if you didn't get that, that's fine. You can go to the SimShalom.com page and go to the chat, and in the chat is the link for those of you that would like to join us in Zoom.
I had the link is posted in the chat, and I just actually put it out again in the chat.
Great.
Where are people looking that they need to?
I don't know. I just had one rabbi ask where the link was. So, but it seems like everyone else can deal with it. All right.
How many rabbis does it take to find a Zoom link?
I don't get me started. How you doing? You look good.
Hey, thank you. You too.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
It's because I live right.
Is that's not what I heard.
Oh.
I thought you live left. No.
Only my tailor knows.
All right. Time for our Zabar's commercial. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever in New York, no, I really should get a piece of Zabar's. I should. So tonight, I've been working on a couple of new tunes, a couple of Sinatra tunes. And I've also noticed that the more I study Sinatra, just for me, he's great. So how's the sound? Does it sound okay out there? Everything sound all right? Yeah. Today I may not have a thing at all, except for just a dream or two. But I've got lots of plans for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. Right now it may not seem like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few. But I've got rainbows planned for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that luck keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there at my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you I'll be clinging to. And all the dreams I dream, beg or borrow, oh, some bright tomorrow, they'll all come true. And all my bright tomorrows belong to you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All My Tomorrows, Frank Sinatra, but written by the greatest songwriting team ever. Lennon, McCartney, I know, but Van Heusen and Kahn. Sorry. Anyway, I want to welcome Shabbat Shalom to Diantha. Rabbi Karen is here. It's great to see you all. Marvin, Tucson, Jim. Let me see on the other. A bunch of people are watching. I tried to get on Zoom, but someone has to let me in the Zoom. So that would be Tucson Jim. He's the letter inner.
Yeah, who's that? I'm monitoring. I thought I let everyone.
I don't
in.
see anybody. It might have been an earlier thing. It might have been an earlier.
No one's waiting to get in at this point.
Good, thank you. Tucson is my co-producer now. I'm elevating him.
Yeah, right. Fly by the seat of my pants here.
All right. So let me do another. This is a Sinatra tune that I just picked up yesterday. Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy. for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax now, don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on a road to romance, that's safe to say, but let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it every time. Isn't this a great song? Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax now, don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say, but let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold our horses. To rush would be a crime. Oh, nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Isn't that a great song? It's better with an orchestra. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Carrie Lind is here. All right. Oh, that's Cantor Lind. All right, Lisa Jacobs, Barbara Kirsch. Excellent. All right. Maybe I should get you all depressed a little bit. We should do that. Let's do that. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clouds. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Just when I'd stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer, losing my timing this late in my career? And where are the clowns? Quick, send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. And where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I'd stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer, losing my timing this late in my career? But where are the clowns? Quick, send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here. I think I'll go jump off a bridge now. Thank you very much. That's it. Bob in Colorado's like, yeah, me too. Wow, that's pretty brutal. All right. As Cantor Styles is here. All right. Shut up, dogs. Gee whiz. Sha! They're not mine. They're not mine. Those are my daughter's dogs. I have no. I take no response. Shh, shh, shh. It's Shabbos.
What's that?
They don't care. Oh, look, Cantor Galid is here. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. I've got time for one or two more. I've been working on this one too. It's funny, you know, because I haven't really sung like this, and it's a lot of work. You got to get back in shape. It's like not having run in a while. You know, you do a mile and then two and or whatever. Imagine Joe Beam loved these flat ninths. Love is like a never-ending melody. Poets have compared it to a symphony conducted by the lighting of the moon. But our song of love is slightly out of tune. Once your kisses raised me to a fever pitch. Now the orchestration doesn't seem so rich. Seems to me you've changed the tune you used to sing, like the bossa nova love should swing. We used to harmonize two souls in perfect time. Now the song is different and the words don't even rhyme, 'cause you forgot the melody our hearts would always croon. So what good's a heart that's slightly out of tune? Tune your heart to mine the way it used to be. Join with me in harmony and sing a song of loving. We're bound to get in tune again before too long. There'll be no desafinado when your heart belongs to me completely. Then you won't sing slightly out of tune. You'll sing along with me. Is this a great song? Your kisses raised me to a fever pitch. Now the orchestration doesn't seem so rich. It seems to me you've changed the tune we used to sing, like the bossa nova love should swing. Harmonize two souls in perfect time. Now the song is different and the words don't even rhyme, 'cause you forgot the melody our hearts would always croon. What good's a heart that's slightly out of tune? Tune your heart to mine the way it used to be. Join with me in harmony and sing a song of loving. We're bound to get in tune again before too long. There'll be no desafinado when your heart belongs to me completely. Then you won't sing slightly out of tune. You'll sing along with me. You'll sing along with me. You'll sing along with me. Thank you so much. Marianne, Cantor. Who else is here? Gali. That line in there, this is the hardest line you'll ever sing. Let me sing. Join with me in harmony. Now you got to hit. And sing a song of loving. That is, it's right, and it's in the tessiture. It's very difficult. I nailed it once. So there you go. All right. That Cantor Linda saying, yeah, wow, that is, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I know. All right. 4 minutes. Let me do a 4 minute song. And then we start. Softly. Remember, we're doing snatch. I will leave you softly, for my heart would break if you should wake and see me go. So I leave you softly, long before you miss me, long before your arms can beg me stay for one more hour or one more day. After all the years, I can bear the tears to fall so softly as I leave you there. Ooh. Whoops. Oh, one more day after all the years. There we go, yeah. I can't bear the tears to fall so softly as I leave you there, as I leave you there, as I leave you there. Softly, I leave you. No, I'm still with you. I'm still with you. Here we are. It's time. So, let me get started. This is our official Sim Shalom Kippah. Yes? All right. Got to do that. I'll do a Shabbat Shalom to everybody. Jerry is harmonizing with me. Let's see. All right. Let me see. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Let me go to another key. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bim. Hey, Joanna. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, everybody. I think Tucson Jim does win the background of the evening, the Zoom background of the evening award. I'm sorry, he's got you all beat, you know. Let's see. All right. So tonight, very special night. We have amazing guests. Is Pastor Brashear here yet? Let me just make sure he's in. He's not in yet. I assume he'll be here. Let me check my phone. I have so many things here. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. So what's new? What's machster? Let's move right along. I can't share my service with you like I do normally. So if any of you would like to, view a service, you're welcome to go to the Sim Shalom website and click on the little TV, and there are services there. Click on Rabbi Blane's Shabbat, and you should be able to follow along pretty well. I'm going to do Ma Yafeh Hayom. It's easy. You can all do it with me. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Everybody, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. How beautiful is this evening of Sabbath? It's beautiful to be together. Certainly, it's beautiful to be together, even on Zoom. It's nice. I was talking with, is he here yet? No, well, Pastor Brashear and I was talking. He's running a songwriting night, and he was so excited, because he's got all these people coming to Zoom, and it's exciting. And yet we both reflected on, we both play gigs here in town, and there's no gigs. You can't do gigs with people. So it's this is certainly. This fills in the blanks for us for sure. Let's do a little bit of, let's light the Shabbat candles. Let's do that. All right, everybody symbolically get some candles. Get them in your head. Cantor Linda's really doing it. I love it. God bless her. Give a shout out to Rosalind Preston. There you go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Everybody, lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, creator of the universe, who has commanded us to kindle the lights of the Sabbath. A couple people are asking again for the link. Ellen, if you can hear me, the link is it's on the Sim Shalom page where we normally chat. The link is there. It's also, I remember I pasted the link onto the Facebook page, Sim Shalom 1. The Sim Shalom Facebook page, you can find the Zoom link there. Okay? Rabbi Deborah and John Dayton, how you doing? Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone here. Let's do the Sabbath prayer. Let's all travel to Fiddler on the Roof with Tevye and Golda and the 5 daughters. Candles are lit. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. Oh, may you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. 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 Boy, that was beautiful. I heard you all singing. My pastor friend is having trouble getting in. Bob, the link. I love the the link is on my simshalom.com page. If you click on the TV, it'll take you to the next page, the streaming page, and there's a chat window, and it's pasted in that chat window. You also can get it on the Facebook page at Sim Shalom, the Sim Shalom Facebook page, Sim Shalom 1. It's also there. Okay? Let me know if you don't get in. I'll work something else out with you. Okay, moving right along. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure now. I'd like to introduce some of you to Cantor Joanna Lind. She's amazing, and I had a small part in her training. And although she's got great genes, she didn't need that much. She comes from a long line of great cantors. She became the 6th in her family, the 6th cantor in her family. Her great-grandfather and her father, and her grandfather, Dale Lind and Yehoshua Lind, Joshua Lind, and the Linds, and they wrote a bunch of stuff. Great material. It's cantorial of the highest order. And Cantor Lind studied at JSLI and was ordained a few years ago, and she runs a little shul with Cantor Nancy Lanceman, and was also a JSLI grad. And not only all these things that she does, her great skill as a cantor, but she's also a songwriter, a multi-instrumentalist, and a poet. And she's got a beautiful baby named Mabel, who's not a baby anymore. And so, without further ado, and a lovely husband, I'm sure. Okay.
Truly.
So, without further ado, I give to you Cantor Joanna Lind.
Oh, that's so sweet, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm so glad to be with you again for Zoom Shabbat. Let's continue on with our service with Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, yishmi'anu el ham yuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, Hashem u'tiferet v'litila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Yimchor habracha, mirosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Now, please turn to whatever door you have near you as we greet the Sabbath bride. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala, gam b'simcha u'v'tohala, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, boi chala. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
So, a lesson I always teach to rabbis is never hire a cantor that is more skillful than you. It's a problem because
That's right.
you're wonderful. You are wonderful. Let's do a little, and you've got more. So beautiful Lecha Dodi. Let's continue. We're going to continue with a little Shalom Aleichem. Are you ready? Let me see. Admit. And I could just vamp on that for a while. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzid Chem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mihi melech, malachei amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bless us with peace, angels of the Supreme, Kadosh Baruch Hu. And let us move ahead with, wait, I know what, hold on. Just, forgive me, I want to get that next thing in. Okay. Let's continue with the Baruch Hu. Everybody, please rise in body or spirit. Don't get up, really. Don't get up, really. Embody your spirit. That's a free pass, by the way. When you say embody your spirit, what are you going to go? I'm not getting up. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Everybody, it's easy. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ay ay la la la. Ay ay la la la. Ay ay la 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 la. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due now and forever. All right, now the Shema. Some of the liturgy from the Shema is part of the Torah portion tonight. Did you know that? Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, hear, O humankind, the Lord is one. I sure wish I had an acoustic baby grand. I do. Moving right along. We come now to the Micha Mocha, which I happen to know a certain Cantor is dying to do for you. Not dying to, but
No.
excited about doing. Yes.
I am excited. So Rabbi Blane mentioned that there are liturgical composers in my background, and I wrote this Michamocha. It's my first cantorial liturgical piece. I hope you enjoy it. For those of you who heard it last month, maybe you can hum along a little bit.
Let's have a hand for Cantor Lind. That's beautiful. I love that. I love it more than last time.
Thanks.
It grows on you. It's it's beautiful. Thank you so much. I want to give a shout out. Rabbi Yasha is here. How you doing? And Saliha, and all the people that are here and listening to Cantor Lind and sharing in our service. I noticed Pastor Brashear is here. He made it. Let's hear for Pastor Brashear. Yay! Okay, let's moving right along. Do a little. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'chaim Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shilomecha V'takanenu B'yetza Tova Milfanecha Behoshienu L'man Shmecha. Lay us down, Adonai, our God, in peace, and raise us up again, our King, to life. Continue now with the Vishamru.
B'nai
It's one of my favorites.
Beautiful. It's beautiful, Cantor. Just shameless plug here. Cantor Lind and Cantor Styles. I believe she's still here, and Cantor Fine, Pastor Brashear, and Rabbi Mackenzie, and they're all a cast of characters for our High Holiday service, our Zoom High Holiday services. All of these people will be participating. So buy your tickets now, ladies and gentlemen, because if we don't have room for you, it's a problem. Moving right along. Yitkadash Shemei Rabba B'yom Adivrach Kibutei V'yamlich Malchutei B'chayichon V'yom Echon Uv'chayi D'chol Beit Yisrael Bagala Uv'yizman Kariv B'yimaru Amen Shemei Rabba Mavorach Le'olam Olol Me'ol Maya Yitborach Yitborach V'yishtabach V'yitboar V'yidromam V'yidnasei V'yidhadar V'yidalev V'yidhalal Shemei Dikud Shabarichu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Damiran Be'oma Imaru I like that. Please rise in body or spirit. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Anora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע מגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם מעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע מוריד הטל מכלכל חיים בחסד בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומחיי אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידות מלך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל המתים depending on what you choose to go for. Pause now for a silent prayer. Shalom bimromav Uyase shalom aleinu Ve'al kol Yisrael V'imru amen Yase shalom Shalom aleinu Ve'al kol Yisrael Yase shalom Shalom aleinu Ve'al kol Yisrael Ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel V'yimaru amen. May the maker of peace bring peace to us, to Jerusalem, to all people around the world. We join together and we say, Amen. Everybody unmute for 1 second and say Amen. Come on, you can do it. Everybody unmute.
Amen.
Let me hear you.
Amen.
Wait, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me do it. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Amen.
Boy, that was lame. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Amen.
All right. Now mute yourselves, please. It's enough. Thank you. I'll bring you back. I'm very impressed with Zoom etiquette. In the old days with WebEx, everybody would go on with it. You'd hear voices, but everybody with Zoom, when they log in, they mute. They're very. it's really beautiful. You've learned a lot. Rudy and Angela want to come in. Well, I don't know them, but come on in, Rudy and Angela. Let me admit them. Oh, they're in. I want to give a shout out to David in Sydney, Australia, and Juan and everybody who's here with us. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Before I bring my buddy Pastor Brashear up, I just want to tell you all, explain to you that this is, believe it or not, you're not going to believe this. This is Shabbat Nachamu, which is a Sabbath of comforting, but it's important because this is the Sabbath when we just had this holiday of Tisha B'Av. Tisha B'Av. It was a very, very sad holiday. So very sad, trust me. But 7 weeks from now will be Rosh Hashanah. Is that crazy? Like the whole year has flown by, and here we are on the high holiday. So this Haftarah and this Shabbat is named after, it's the Sabbath of comforting, after we've come through such a horrific week. And by the way, we have come through a horrific week too. So we need the comfort. We need the comfort. And for comfort, I would just also, I'm going to turn to Pastor Brashear in another moment. I just want to explain also that the Torah portion this week is V'et Chanein, and among all the things that are in this Torah portion, and there are a lot of things. One thing that I find fascinating is Moses is explaining, sort of recapping, and he's talking to Israel about how he implored God, he pleaded with God to allow him to enter the land of Israel. But God denied him that. And Moses then says, he blames Israel. He says, and because of you, I couldn't get in. And I was just thinking how human that is, that we tend to blame. People don't want to take responsibility for anything, and it's your fault. It's your fault, you Israelites, that I didn't get to go into Eretz Yisrael. Anyway, I just wanted to make that observation. And now for the real message of the evening, I turn to Pastor Brashear, who will now unmute and do his thing. Are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. I'm muted. Here he is. Pastor Brashear is, you know him, right? If you don't know him, he's a pastor. And he's a friend of mine for a bunch of years. He's also a singer-songwriter, and he's graciously given of himself to offer the message for me, save me. I don't like to work, and he fills in for me, and plus we sing together all the time, pre-COVID and post-COVID. So I'll be quiet now. It's all yours.
Okay. Shabbat Shalom, Havarim. It's good to be here tonight with you. As Rabbi Steve pointed out, we are living in difficult times, and without choosing sides, we live in a time of profound division. It's a time that's very painful to be in. In such a times, it's always good to look for people who can inspire us and maybe show us the way, maybe give us an example of how to live. And this past week, we've had the loss of one person, I don't use the word loosely, who I could say is truly a hero. And I'm speaking of John Lewis from the House of Representatives. John Lewis is one of those who I think transcends race and transcends party and transcends religion, and who lived his life as a true human being. which I think is what we're all called to do. I know that there have been iconic moments in our life. Those are moments that are like photographs that hit the news and everything changes as a result of that. We've just been through one of those recently. In many ways, that video of George Floyd losing his life struck most human beings of compassion and feeling in a very deep and profound way, to the extent that we've begun to examine our lives in a way that's different than any time that I remember. And John Lewis, as a very young man at around the age of 20, was part of another one of those iconic moments. This was in the great Selma to Montgomery March and the Edmund Pettus Jr. Bridge and the march across that bridge. It was very interesting that it was important to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as he organized those who would take these marches, that they would always wear their Sunday best. And they would always wear white shirts and ties and look the very best they could to participate in these events, to show the seriousness in which they were taking them. And in the process of crossing that bridge, John Lewis was stopped and he was beaten with clubs. His head was broken open. Actually, his skull was broken, and his white shirt was covered with blood. And that photograph of John Lewis in his white shirt covered with blood was one of those iconic moments that touched the hearts of people in our country and made it possible to pass the Civil Rights Act of 1965. There's three things that come to my mind when I think about his life and what he was showing to us. The first of which is discipline. When he spoke about those protests, he said, before we went on any protest, sit-ins or the freedom rides or any march, we prepared ourselves, we were disciplined. And disciplined in what way? We were committed to the way of peace, committed to the way of nonviolence, the way of love. And I love this phrase, the way of life is the way of living. This transcends politics, this transcends any particular party platform. It's the idea that love is a way of life, and we choose that way every day. And at the deepest part of his going across that bridge was the discipline that gave him the power and strength to do that. That discipline and that use of the word love is the second point I want to make. It's the absolute commitment to love and to nonviolence no matter what. It was really important to him to never allow hostility and anger and the impulse to strike back to take over his life. He said, do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful and optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, a week, a month, or a year. It's the struggle of a lifetime. And I love this phrase. Never, ever be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble. Never give up, never give in, never become hostile. Hate is too heavy a burden to bear. It was important to him to be able to forgive. It was important to him to be able to let go of the feelings that would want to strike back at the people who would hurt him, because it was his idea that when you carry those things around with you, when you carry that anger, when you carry those grudges, and you don't even have to talk about big events like the Selma Bridge. In our own lives, there are things that people have done to us that we just hold on to, and they become like big, heavy burdens that we carry around on our back, like a backpack full of lead weights that bear us down. And the importance of being able to let those go in order to be able to move forward in life. That idea of getting in the way, getting in good trouble, necessary trouble, is very impressive to me, that in the last week of his life, when he knew he was going to die, he took the time to write one last letter to everyone to express his feelings and thoughts about what were going on. He wanted to see in the young people in America the spirit again in the 60s to find a way to get in the way, to find a way to get in trouble, good trouble, necessary trouble. And he said this, ordinary people with extraordinary vision can redeem the soul of America by getting what I call good trouble, necessary trouble. Voting and participating in the process are key. It's the most powerful nonviolent change agent we have in our society. You must use it because it's not guaranteed you can lose it. And these beautiful words, when historians pick up their pens to write the story of our century, let them say that it was your generation who laid down the heavy burdens of hate at last, and that peace finally triumphed over violence, aggression, and war. So I say to you, walk with the wind, brothers and sisters, and let the spirit of peace and the power of everlasting love be your guide. Anchor the eternity of love in your own soul. Lean towards the whispers of your own heart. Release the need to hate, to harbor division, and the enticement of revenge. But when it is your time, don't be afraid to stand up, and speak out against injustice. I think what made John Lewis a very special man to me was that capacity to release that desire for vengeance, to release the hostility. And in that, I think is like the ultimate message for us today. Without picking any particular side, without picking any particular political perspective, if any of us, if all of us could somehow find it within ourselves to find love to be the most important aspect of our life, to find love to be the thing that drives us and to moves us forward and defines the way we act and behave in relationship with one another, I think we'd begin to heal these divisions that are tearing us apart. I think we're rather blessed to have John Lewis live in the same time period that we live. I think his words, in many ways, his life was right up there with the prophets that we read about in the scriptures, the Micahs, the Joels, the Hoseas, the Isaiahs, those prophets who could speak from their hearts about what it means to live in a good and just society. So my time with you tonight is to give thanks for the life and the witness of John Lewis, give thanks for his presence within us, to give thanks for the picture of what it means to be someone who truly loves this country, who loved his fellow human beings, who loved his own people, and who showed us that there's a way to struggle with all your might, without hate, and without hostility, and without vengeance. If we could learn something from that, we just might have a chance to get through some of what's ahead of us. So that's basically what I wanted to share with you all tonight. And I hope that we can see within this something that does speak of a Shabbat Shalom, a Shalom that is not just the absence of war, but a Shalom that really encompasses what it means to live a whole and full life with one another. So with that, I say thanks for the life of John Lewis, and I say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Pastor. That I have to tell you that watching the proceedings, this his burial, or listening to. I didn't watch it. I listened to it. He was so inspirational in a week when there's just so much turmoil. His message, the person that he was, the way he was described, the way he was eulogized, it was so inspiring to me. And you're right. His morality, his ethics, if we could just sort of glob on to some of that, just a little piece, we could be in such a better place. Thank you for your beautiful message.
It's that
Shabbat
desire
Shalom.
not to be a Republican, not to be a Democrat, not to be
Yeah.
anything, but to be a decent, moral human being.
100%.
Cares for the creation around us.
Yeah. Well, thank you again. This will be the time where we're going to now acknowledge those who are ill. I'd like to invite Cantor Lind to lead us in the Misha Berach.
If anybody has names that you want to type in or just hold in your hearts, please do. I know I have a long list, and of course, in addition to those individuals, we pray for everyone who is battling COVID and who is ill at ease in the world this week.
That was lovely. We send all of our energy from all around the world, from Australia and Florida, and how do we get from Australia to Florida? California, wherever. Peru. There's somebody from Peru here. We send all that energy out, and let's hopefully we can make a difference, just a small difference. And may all these people in our hearts be blessed with a healing, with a merciful healing. We all join together and we say, Amen. Niagara Falls. Well, then we have the whole world here. No question about it. All right. We're now going to continue let's move ahead with the Aleinu. And
Aleinu leshabech ladon hakol, lateit gdula liyotzeh b'reishit, shelo asanu k'gayei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu k'chol ha'amonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא
Oh, that was so beautiful. You know, I have to tell you, all the years I spent as a cantor, I was always fighting this battle. I wanted to have musical accompaniment. And now when I listen to, just a cappella, just a beautiful voice in space, it's amazing. Maybe our tradition has had it right all along.
Sometimes it's nice to do both.
Yes, that's right. That is true. Very lovely. Thank you. At this time, it's time for Mourner's Kaddish. I'd like to invite everybody to unmute, because I have found that this actually works. Everybody can unmute and we'll join together for the Mourner's Kaddish in the cacophony that is the Kaddish. Join with me. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yit Gadal v'Yit Gadash Shemei Rabba v'Alma Divrach Hirute Yamlich Malchute v'Chayechon v'Yomechon uv'Chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael v'Agala uv'Zman Kari v'Imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba Mavorach Li'olam L'olmei Olmaya Yitborach v'Yishtabach v'Yitpa'ar v'Yitromam v'Yitnaseh v'Yithadar v'Yitaleh v'Yithalal Shemei Dekudisha B'richu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'Lemata damiran b'Alma v'Imru Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom mirmama hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru.
Amen.
Amen. All right. Well, listen, anybody want to say anything? Want to I left a couple minutes so that all of you on Zoom, if you want to. Eddie.
Thank you guys for your prayers. My sugar's much better now. Yay.
Oh,
That's great.
I cooked dinner.
That's great, Amy.
I didn't burn it. I didn't burn it.
Well, that's good. That's good.
That's very good.
It's better not to burn dinner. I agree.
I just took the challah out. It's ready.
Rabbi Miriam's got a challah.
Good.
Let's see.
Does look good.
2 ingredients.
2? What do you mean 2? No
2
eggs?
ingredients. 1 cup of self-rising flour. 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's
I just want to
interesting.
say peace to everyone. I need to go on, but it's been great being with you.
The pastor has another gig. Everybody give him a hug. Virtual hugs to the pastor. Thank you, Bob. Really appreciate it. Talk to you later. Anyone else? This is I've just completed my second week of South Beach, and in honor of my second week, I went out and had a slice of pizza.
Good. You got to do that. You
Got to do it. Got to do it.
Balance.
Yeah, I biked down to the bottom and then of Manhattan, and there's one place that I like, but after you do it, it's like, oh man, did I just screw everything up? You know how you feel when you do that?
No. You're just maintaining balance.
Well, diet guilt.
Yeah. So Cantor Lind, who's the other Lind that's here? Who's Carrie? Is that your?
That's my dad.
Hi, how are you? It's been a while.
Really good.
I met you, right? I met you at the ordination, yes? Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
And that Mabel.
Thank you for putting this on.
Oh, sure.
Didn't mean to interrupt you, Dad. I would say that Mabel would be my husband and my daughter and my mom if they're all upstairs.
They just stepped outside.
Oh, that's great.
It looks cute for a Mabel.
He is. I have to say, she is half his too. So
Yes, he gets some credit, right? Guys get a little credit sometimes. I want to give a shout out to Roberto Franco and Wendy Greenspan and Roland Hansen. And I see Ilana is here too. Good to see you. I see there's Mabel. Right. Rabbi Karen is in Florida. Hang in there. Buckle up for that little storm.
We've been prepping all day.
Boy.
See the scenery behind me? It won't be there tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
Have faith.
Yeah, Joanne's right near you. So
Come to California.
California. It's pretty. Yeah, well, you got what you got going on there. All right. Listen, so I've enjoyed Zooming with you. I see a request here to Zoom every week. Let's keep it special. Let's keep it special. Once a month, I think, is really good.
Okay.
And of course, with the high holidays coming up, it's a good idea, but it's a lot more work. You notice I have to program. It's a lot more work. But again, I want to thank you, Cantor Lind. You're doing a beautiful job.
Yes, thank you.
Honor.
so wonderful to be with you all, and I will see you for Slichot.
We'll see. Yes. We'll see. Well, well, maybe also for the end of August, maybe.
Oh, that's right. We saw.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a month.
Okay.
See you
And
well.
then
See you well.
Slichot. And so, all right. So anyway, I guess that's it. Let me just make kiddush with kombucha and a Zabar's cup. What's better than that? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol niyeh bidvaro. Such a sim shalom kiddush. Listen, God bless you all. Be well, be safe, and I'll see you next week.
Bye.
All right?
Hi, everybody.
This was fun. This was a lot of fun. I'll see you all.
Bye. Be safe.
Hi, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Good night, everybody.
Shalom.
Okay, everybody be well. We'll see you next
time.
week.
See you, Jim.
Thanks,
See
Jim,
you
for your
all.
help. Thank you.
My pleasure, Rabbi. I'm
well.
here for you.
Okay.
I'm here for the congregation.
You're beautiful. You could be the
Me and my
president.
me and my friends.
I love it. Yeah. Don't wake them up.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you do.
No, they're tame. We've already settled our differences.
Oh, good.